Thank you, Tatiana. I apologize that I do speak Russian, but not well enough to speak to you today in Russian. Maybe in a few months I'll be able to. I had the honor to sit next to the ambassador from the UK, Ambassador Gibb, and we were both commenting that the topic of this conference is innovation, and Tatiana gave you a great example of that. She was reading from an iPad. I'm just reading from this. We need to innovate more. Even I need to innovate more. It's a great honor for me to be up here. Mr. Minister, thank you for joining us today. Event organizers, especially BEL.BIZ. It's an incredibly important event, and this is one of my favorite events all around the world. This is the third Global Entrepreneurship Week I've participated in, and I'm really excited to be here today in Belarus. This is the 6th time the United States Embassy and the United States Agency for International Development have supported this incredibly important conference. As I said, and as all of you know, the topic is innovative thinking. Everybody has their own ideas for what innovative thinking means. But when I think of innovation, and I think of the successful entrepreneurs who are out there today, who are staying ahead, who aren't falling behind, the most important thing all of them talk about is the willingness to take risk. Whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're a government official, whether you're high level, mid-level, low level, if you want to stay ahead of the game, if you want to stay ahead of these disruptors everybody's talking about today, you've got to be willing to take risk. Elon Musk, who many of you have heard of, one of the most famous entrepreneurs in the world, started out by taking risks when he co-founded PayPal. He didn't know if it was going to be successful, but it was. Then he went on to co-found Tesla Motors, where they make some of the most famous electric cars in the world. Now he's funding SpaceX, a private space company. Jeff Bezos of Amazon, Blue Origin. This seems to be the thing these incredibly successful entrepreneurs do. They found space companies, but you don't have to do that. But what you have to be willing to do is take risk. One of Elon Musk's best quotes, which goes against all conventional thinking, whether it's in government or business, is failure is an option. You have to be willing to fail. You have to be willing to fail. You show me a sports team or an athlete or a company or a lawyer who says they have never lost, and I will show you someone who has never taken a risk and who has never played against real competition. And in today's world, with as fast as things are moving, trust me, there's real competition. There's tremendous advantages here in Belarus. You've heard about them a million times. Highly educated workforce, tremendous technical skills. But it takes more of that today to stay ahead. Innovative thinking is not just talent. It's a way of thinking. It's a way of approaching societal challenges, socioeconomic changes, geopolitical changes, global trends. I know that many of you participated at the GovTech Hackathon, where there was an interdisciplinary focus, a mix of entrepreneurs, government representatives, IT professionals, all searching for new ideas, all searching for innovations, all searching for ways to take those risks. Not crazy, non-calculated risks, but real risks. Risks that can move you forward, can move Belarus forward, can move business forward. It's no secret that the U.S. has been supporting entrepreneurial growth around the world for many years, and we're doing it here in Belarus, in line with Belarus's national priorities. There's no cookie-cutter approach. There's no cookie-cutter approach. We must always take account of the local circumstances, but that too involves taking risk. We support entrepreneurship here in Belarus in many ways, including supporting this conference. We support international education from little kids on up to university. We support state-of-the-art business education, infrastructure, enabling the business environment, increasing access to finance, We are committed to tapping the huge potential you have here in Belarus. And I'm especially happy today to announce a new 5-year project by our USAID colleagues. It's going to be launched in the coming weeks, and you'll hear more about it. But it's going to develop venture funding infrastructure here. It'll provide training, professional exchanges, regulatory consultancy, and community building services. It'll also, importantly, help integrate Belarus into the regional and global venture funding systems. Incredibly important when you're trying to take risk and stay ahead. Finally, I'd like to give special thanks to Tatiana and the main organizers of this event, BEL.BIZ, as well as to the Development Bank for their continued support of this initiative, and special thanks to my colleagues at our office at USAID and the Embassy, who work so hard in this conference every year and do a fantastic job. It's an exciting week. I know you're already enjoying it. I wish you many opportunities to fail. I wish you inspiration to take risk, and I hope you have a fantastic conference. Thank you very much.